You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Yeah, I thought so. Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I'm Nancy McCann, and we're broadcasting to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. I'm here with my niece, Ashley.
Hi, guys.
And my sister-in-law, Danielle, is here as well tonight. And tonight we will be showing you a bunch of vintage and recent comic books, some trade paperbacks, new products, and we will give the answer to what was last week's little tease about our big announcement. So we'll be talking about that tonight. And this is a claim show, so when you see a book that you like, please just put the title and the issue number in the comments. And we are taking requests, so if there's anything you're looking for, please request it so that during the breaks we can run around and pull those books and show them. So we could use that. So we will be back in just a second. Hi, welcome back. I'd like to welcome Alvin, Wade, and Ed. And we will look for your requests in just a second. Oh, yes, please like, love, share the show, let your friends know. We appreciate that. And I am just going to go ahead and show a few books and let some other people wander into the room, and then we'll talk about our news. So first off, I have here Alien #1 from 2021. This is the Diamond exclusive variant cover, and we're asking $10 for that. This is the Multiversity Team Justice #4 C cover from this last year, and this is running $5. The thing that was interesting about it is that there was so much controversy about President Biden's wife talking about the Hispanics as food, and then DC came out with their Hispanic Heritage Month book with food on the cover. So for a while, these got a little hard to find, but we had this one, and it's going for $5. And this is a Poison Ivy #4 from this year variant cover, and this one's $5. Hey, Ashley?
Yeah?
Ed would like to know if we have some Halloween covers on Amazing Spider-Man.
I'll look for them.
Ed, one of your special orders came in this week, and I will send you an invoice tomorrow, I believe, because I do have quite a bit. And you have enough to go out, so we're going to attempt to get a box out to you tomorrow. We'll let you know. But, yeah, you have more than a box worth now. So we're going to send out a box and then get the rest of it invoiced out to you. Okay. Back in 2001, DC did a series called Just Imagine Stan Lee's, and then it was different characters. And I have a good chunk of them here. So this was Stan Lee's take on DC characters. And so the Batman issue is the first one up. This one's $13. Well, cool. It says his Halloween vacation starts Wednesday. So he's hoping the box will get there. If we get it out on Saturday, it should reach you by Wednesday. But, we don't control that. But we'll let you know if the post office thinks they're going to get it there by then. They probably will. Just Imagine Stan Lee's The Flash in fine is $3. And Green Lantern is $5. And JLA is $5. Hi, Dylan. Glad you're here tonight, too. And you may have missed what I was just telling Ed, that we're going to invoice tomorrow the stuff that's sitting on my desk from the last week or two. And it's just you and Ed, I believe, that have stuff sitting there. So we will get those invoices out. We also have Robin, and this one's $13. And Sandman, this one's running $10. This came out in 2002. And Secret Files and Origins, 2002, in fine condition. This is $2.50. Actually, he says he just sent you a private message with the covers he's looking for.
Okay.
Superman in very fine is $4. Okay. Justice League of America number 141 from 1977 in fine is $6. And number 142 also from 1977 in fine is $6. I have always liked the covers from Justice Leagues. The early ones used to have just crazy covers that had nothing to do with the inside stories, and some of those are my favorite covers. I used to have a fairly good collection of those, along with Green Lanterns, and I sold them all back about, maybe 20 years ago, because I had a lot of customers looking for them, and I decided that I'd rather they be happy having them than me just continuing to hold on to them, even though I spent like most of the 80s collecting them. But a lot of them I bought out of our discount bin at like super reasonable prices, and I enjoyed them. I read them all, and and it was like I enjoyed having them. But there came a time where, like I said, I had a number of customers trying to fill in their runs at the time, and so I parted with them. And I don't really regret it, although every once in a while I wish I had a certain issue of Green Lantern to read again. But it's okay. It's okay. I can live with that. All right. Killmonger number 3 from 2019 in near mint is $5. Oh, and this is a Wizard World 1999 flip book, and it is Lionheart from Awesome Comics, and in fine condition. It's running $2, and this has a story by Ian Churchill, and it's black and white except for the centerfold, and then the cover has gold on one side, and then this is the other side of the flip cover. We have another copy, but it's that on the back, and so they're each running $2 in fine. Well, okay. Ed wants to know what the big announcement was. A couple of the people on here who know what the big announcement is because they've been in the store. But for the rest of you, we're going to be moving our store again. And we're moving here inside Cleveland. So it won't really affect those that are watching us here in the experience. But we are moving to a better neighborhood a little further north from where we are. And the store is going to be a little smaller, but it's in a great location. So hopefully a whole bunch of new people will find us as well. And hopefully all the people that know where we are will have no trouble finding us, because it really is like just like, I don't know, a couple miles north of where we are right now. not Michigan, Cleveland, Tennessee. We're staying here. So if you come by the store and you see racks that are empty, things moved around, it's because we're going to be moving in a two move kind of situation where we're going to, on the 7th, we're taking the fixtures out of the store here that are going to be in the new store. And then 2 weeks later, the rest of them are going to go. So we're doing like a 2-phase move so that we can keep this store open and then have the other store be ready to open. We think that the time when we may be closed for a few days is probably going to be around Thanksgiving. But of course, everybody's holds and everything are all not in any trouble. We will let you know exactly what day we're closing here and what day we're opening as soon as we know. But right now we're doing all the stuff you have to do when you open a store, like hire people to do the carpet, get the mailbox key, electricity, internet, all that stuff. So, oh, great. And I will get you those 2 lion hearts. And Wade, no, we will not miss the Friday night fights at Dollar General, although there's a Dollar General right across from the new location too. So if we really get like jonesing for some of that action, we can always swing over there. And Mark, we are moving into the former Merle Norman Cosmetics store, which is in the Colony Square. So it's at 25th and Keith. Next, coming from the store where we are now, it would be right after you go past Crystal Burger. There's 3 buildings. The middle one's the one with the big gun store. We're going to be in the 3rd building between Cricket and Capstone. And so from there, we are almost directly across from Gabriel's Pizza, which is probably a problem because every time we look out the window, we're going to want Gabriel's Pizza, my favorite pizza in town. Oh, and hello, Mark. Yes. Yeah, you won't have any trouble finding it, Dylan, when you come back to town because it's literally down the street. And we will, of course, be changing out on our social media and everything with the new address as soon as we know what date we're going to open. And so we will let everybody know exactly how to get there. And then, we'll change it on Google. So, when you're looking for us, you'll find us because that's how most people found us in the first place. but it's quite an endeavor. We had no intention of moving. Our plan was to stay here in this location for forever. But what happened was that our landlord got sick and he and his sister had to sell the shopping center. And so they did that last January. And then when our lease came to an end, the new owners, they decided to raise the rent substantially. And so it was so much more that we had to start looking. And we had trouble finding another place to rent here in Cleveland because the market's really hot right now. A lot of people are moving here and opening businesses. So like trying to find a spot for us was hard. We looked at a lot of places. Ashley and I ran our butts off all over town trying to find a store for us to move to. And then this one just kind of fell together all in one day. Like our realtor saw it. I went, looked at it, and by the next day I'd signed the lease. So it was just like, once we found a place, it was like really, really quick. Oh, good. I'm glad you know where it is, Mark, so you can find us. No, having a smaller spot, we hope will not be a problem because we actually had too much space at this location. In California, the store was 1,800 square feet. This store is 3,500 square feet, so it's twice the size of what we had in California. This store is going to be 1,200 square feet, so it is quite a bit smaller than I'm used to, but all the really good stuff will be there. And we're going to be able to merchandise higher up to the ceiling so we can pack it all in there. So I don't think it's going to change anything much. No, wait, I don't think any Michael Myers stuff came in. No, sorry. We would let you know if it did. So we don't think it'll be a problem, but the thing is that we have first dibs on if either of our neighbors move out of taking over their space and breaking out the wall, and then we'll expand back to the size that we are at now. So we're thinking that could happen anytime. So we're just gonna wait. Same. Dylan says his fiance and her partner closed the dance studio this year because the same reason. Yes. Yeah. The landlord here told me, oh, they just love us. We're like their favorite tenant. They love our store, and want us to stay. And then, yeah, it was like a situation of doubling. And it isn't that they were being unreasonable in the sense that the per foot amount wasn't unreasonable. It's just that it's such a big space that we were paying a lot under the market because it was hard to rent over here. And so this spot sat empty for 3 years before we leased it. So we wish them luck, but yeah, I don't think, I think we're going to be a lot better off and be able to spend more money on comics, which makes everybody happy.
But we're also right on the main street too.
Yeah.
So there's one big main street that goes through Cleveland, and we are on the main street in the middle of town facing the street. So
yeah, so it's going to be a better location than
Yeah.
where we are. And so hopefully a lot of new people will find us, especially people who buy toys, and that'll help us a lot. So we're looking forward to that because we get a lot of families and stuff in here, especially on Sunday. But I think it'll be more once we're down there because that area is just so busy. You know, the number of cars that pass there compared to here is tremendous. So yeah, plus Crystal's right there. You can drop in, get a bunch of little burgers before you come over or after you leave. Yeah, we're between KFC and Crystal's. I don't think that's a bad place to be. Might be bad for, but
I can't eat either.
Yeah, Ashley's been very strict with herself. She's been keto dieting and she's doing great. She's been losing weight and feeling better.
Yep.
But I don't have that kind of willpower.
But I want a cupcake right now.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Cupcakes are good. I haven't had one in a long time though. I'm pretty strict with myself actually. It's just, but trying to give up carbs doesn't really work for me because I like them way too much. Let's see what else we got to go with here. So if anybody else has any questions about the move or anything, feel free to hit us up. Like I said, we are going to have to take a little hiatus on the experience for a few weeks to try to get our act together with the new store. But we will return once we get settled in at the new store. I haven't given the experience the exact dates of that hiatus, so we're not sure. I think we'll probably do another show next week. And then after that, it'll probably be 5 weeks that we're going to be off the air just because we can't do this and try to like get the store open. Well, Ed, it's a lie. I don't drink vodka, but that's why I don't drink vodka. Actually, I probably would drink vodka every night if it didn't have an effect on my blood sugar. so I don't do that. And as for the carbs, I'm pretty careful, but I am Italian, so I kind of can't help it with the pasta. I have to do a little pasta. Last night I made pasta, and my newest creation is not my newest creation. My newest discovery is the Cincinnati chili over pasta. It's very good. So I've been making that. All righty. Why, welcome, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
It's like the house is filling up. Oh, he went to see Black Adam tonight. Yeah, I've had a couple friends of mine have gone to see it, and they liked it a lot. So we may have to get out there and see that movie. We have a lot of books in stock, a lot of toys, just a lot of Black Adam stuff here. And he's going to Baltimore Con next weekend, right? I don't know about serving coffee. You just never know what might happen. But I'm thinking at first no, just because we have to explore and see if there's a coffee place over there already before we start thinking about having it. But just the other day, my husband was saying, why don't you have a Keurig machine at the store and charge people for the K-cup pods and just have coffee right there? Because I love coffee so much. But I don't know if we'll be able to do that. We'll see. We'll see. It might be. There's actually a company that sells coffee that also labels them with comics, and we've been thinking about carrying that for a while. So we may, in fact, sell coffee at some point. And at that point, we might make coffee so people can try it before they buy it. You never know. Alrighty. Well, we've come to our first commercial break, so we're going to take that break, and then when we come back, I'll start showing comics again.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube, and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner. Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on The Experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us the_EXP@yahoo.com for more details. Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Hello, I am Dirk Manning, the writer of books such as Tales of Mystery, and I am super excited for you. I'm almost jealous because you, my friend, are watching The Experience.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. All righty. Let's see what was said while we were gone. Oh, Crystal showed up. That's good. And then Mark wants to make sure we have hot chocolate if we have a Keurig machine. Why, absolutely. I'm a big fan of that too. Yeah, customers in comic stores getting coffee. It's like a TV show. Oh, man. Because I love those shows like the one where they drive around with celebrities getting coffee. I think very entertaining stuff. So you never know, but I can't promise it. Welcome, Lyle. If you have any requests, please let us know. I'm going to go ahead and keep showing some of the comics that I've got ready, but we're more than happy to go and grab some books for you out of the bin because we have bins and bins worth of books. I also wanted to mention that we will be having a bit of a moving sale as we get closer to the transition, probably in a few weeks, because we're going to have some stuff that we would like to part with here and not have to move. So please keep watching Facebook. We'll announce the exact dates, and we also will have a flyer in the store if I actually get around to making it, but that tells you exactly what's on sale. But we will have some stuff coming up that we're going to close out. And I think that's about it. Anything I'm forgetting, Ashley?
I don't think so, but if I think of anything, I will chime in.
Okay, so make requests. We're glad to pull things. We ship all over the country, so all you have to do is ask. All right.
And for real quick, for the customers that aren't here local, like, our customers that we ship to, when we do have the sale, you want to give us a call or FaceTime us or something, I can always show you guys what's on sale, and then we can give you the sale prices and ship them to you guys. It's not really fair for not to offer it to you all.
And Ashley's really good at being your personal shopper and FaceTiming. So if you want to do that on a weekday or later in the afternoon on a day, or even on Saturday. Just give a call and she'll do that. And I will as well.
Yeah.
So
but make sure you guys are following us on Facebook, because that's the only way. If we stop doing the show a couple weeks before the move, that's the only way for you guys to know.
Yeah, we will announce it on Facebook, and of course we'll let our producers know. But next week's about 50-50 whether we're going to do a show, and then it looks like we're going to be off for probably 4 or 5 weeks just so that we can get the new store launched. And then once we get settled in, then we'll start in again, because it comes down to just me having the time to prepare the books for the show. But at some point I have to get back to grading books because people keep buying books, and so we have to have new things. So I will get back to it as soon as I can. But I know we're going to be very tied up with putting stuff out on the shelf and getting everything ready. And it's Christmas time, and we have a lot of stuff to do too. So it's gonna be quite the adventure. Thank you. Yeah, we looked very hard for this location, and we're real happy with the place that we found. Welcome, Kenneth.
No.
So I'm sure we'll take pictures, and they're going to do a new commercial for us, and we'll get to incorporate some of the new pictures into that so that everybody can kind of see what it looks like. And I'll post up some pictures of the progress on Facebook too as we go along, and probably on Instagram as well. Right now it's just an empty space with absolutely nothing in it. So then
except mess.
Well, hopefully it got cleaned up today. They were doing demolition for the last 3 days, and there was a lot of stuff they had to take out. So we will start putting things back in starting this middle of this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start off with carpet. Yeah. We picked out the carpet today, and I think everybody's going to like it. It's very nice. Yeah. All right.
It is shag green and shaggy green carpet.
That is a lie. When I was a kid, though, we had shag royal blue carpet in our dining room. It was very in during the 70s.
And we're doing wallpaper.
Yes, it'll look like a kitchen from the 80s. No.
Green carpet and yellow wallpaper. I've made an executive decision.
Uh-oh. I think I might override your executive decision. But anyway, I do have a Harvest Gold stove at my house, so I really can't talk.
You have no room.
I have no room to argue. All right. So here we go. Some more comics. This is Amazing Fantasy 1000. This is a Diamond Comic preview exclusive cover by Peach Momoko, and it is $25, and it is near mint. Yeah, I've been through the 70s already, so I know what I'm getting into now. We're not going to the 70s. We're gonna go forward into the future. There you go. Masters of Kung Fu number 24 from 1975. Speaking of the 70s. This one's in fine, and it is $9. And it has all kinds of martial arts action. I'm not sure what book.
It may be in the box right there, but no, those we don't think those are going to be on sale. Wade, he asked if one of the Marvel Godzilla comics we just priced, if it was going to be on sale. Most of the stuff are going on sale is like trade paperbacks, hardcovers, probably some toys that that we have here that we just need to push out.
Yeah, and then there may be some back issues on sale, but nothing that's come in the last year or so. It's going to be older stuff that we've had around for a while that we're just hoping to not have to move. But they may be really great. None of the case books are going to go on sale, so sorry about that. Those we're hanging on to because the new store's got to have good stuff too. All right. Oh, this is a really pretty copy of Master of Kung Fu 25. It's also in fine, and it's $7.25. Number 26 and very good is $12. And this one's the first Fa Li Sui, daughter of Fu Manchu, Cursed Lotus. So this is the first appearance from 1975 and very good. It's number 26 and it's $12. Number 27 and very good is $5. Number 28 and fine is $7. Number 32 and fine is $7. Number 33 and fine is $8. Number 34 and very good is $3.50. $35 and fine is $5. $36 and fine is $7. Number 38 and fine is $8. Bunch of close-up foot action on this one. There's a mirror. It's very confusing. Okay. And lastly, we have Masters of Kung Fu King Size Annual number 1 from 1976. And very good. This one's running $12. So if you haven't bought from us before, you can fill out the form that just scrolled across the screen or email us at comics@comicsunlimited.com just so we can get your email address so that we can send you an invoice. We usually invoice by PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, you can call us with a credit card at the store. We'd be happy to help you. But just send us your email address so we can invoice you. And everybody who's bought from us before doesn't have to do anything except claim stuff and wait for us to invoice you. Which lately I haven't been so great about right away because I'm been just a little tied up trying to find a new store location. And I was starting to really sweat last week. Because, we could end up with all the comics we have and nowhere for them to go. And that would be just horrible, horrible.
We would be selling them out of Nancy's backyard.
Yeah, which is not the first time that's happened, actually. When I was in high school, I used to sell new comics at my desk and during first period. And then if people wanted back issues, they had to come out to my house. And I live way out in the woods. But people would come out and I'd have them set up on little displays in my bedroom and sell comics at the house. But I'd rather not return to that. It's the same house. I live in the same house that I lived in when I was a teenager here. So, some people would be the same people actually that would come out. But I think it's better that we have a store. A lot better because we have a lot of comics. They would not fit at my house. All right. The Mighty Thor, number 12 from 2016. And this one is the origin of Mjolnir. The hammer. And it's very fine, and it's $8. Mr. Miracle, number 1 from 1971. This one's in poor condition, and we're asking $25. The comic inside is complete. The cover isn't so bad. On the back cover, it's missing a bit of the cover. Let me show you. All right, behave. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, on the back cover, it's missing part of this ad on the back cover. But there's no story, it's just an ad. But still, if you don't have one
And
and
it
you want
belonged
one,
to Jose something.
Jose Manuel.
Well,
It was
there
his
you go.
copy.
Anybody know Jose Manuel out there? Oh, it's going back.
So But it's a good one to fill in your collection if you don't have one and you want one, because they've got to be very, very pricey. We also have number 3 in Fair. This one's $3.50. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, number 11 from 2016. And near mint is $13.
That was my impression of a T-Rex.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
Here's my impression.
I got a big head and little arms.
So hard to reach things with my little arms. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. You know Batman well?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Maybe you do, and you just don't know because he's got a secret identity.
That could be true.
Could be. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 12 from 2016 and very fine is $8.
Oh, I like that cover. That's cute.
You can see the reflection of your monster right there.
She's cute though. I like that one.
Yeah.
Little close-up shot.
Yep. The big old glasses. I used to wear big glasses when they were popular.
He said it's from The Tick.
Ah.
I've never
yeah.
read that or watched it.
You should. It's funny. It's one of the funnier comics ever. Has some great moments. Yeah, all versions of The Tick are good. The comics were funny. Yeah, the show funny. Number 19 and very good is $4.
The moon has eyes.
And lips and a nose.
The eyes are craters.
Yeah. And number 42 and very good is $4.
The Spider-Man.
Yep.
Cute.
Let's see what we have.
What do we have? What do we have?
Maybe a little horror stuff, and then we'll switch back over to superhero and Spider-Man stuff we have. Okay. Thumpin' Guts, number 1.
Thumpin' Guts.
This is the C cover variant by Mr. Simon Bisley. And it's written by Kevin Eastman of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fame. And the story is a monster is released from the Earth's core. You know, that's always scary. 1993. This came out. And it's $6 and fine.
Thumpin' the Guts.
More of a monster comic rather than a horror comic. Because it's about monsters coming out from the earth and then other monsters fighting them. So, pretty cool. This book's almost a graphic novel, but it's an anthology book called System Shock that came out in 1993. This one's in fine and it's $10, but it's thick like a trade. This was supposed to be a 10-issue series, and best I could tell, this is the only one that ever came out. So I guess they didn't follow through with their plan, but it has three different stories in it.
That cover's really cool with the skulls on the side.
Yeah, the background over here is really neat.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that one's $10 and fine.
Well, we're just gonna ignore that.
And I'm not sure what sounds like my neighborhood. I'm not sure what sounds like. Oh,
Thumping Guts.
Thumping Guts. Monsters coming out at night. Yeah, I could see that. Thank you, Mr. Producer. Because, you know, we don't need any sex-finding pros.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do, but not tonight on the experience.
That's not what this show is about.
I'll
No.
have to take down that number.
Actually, I'm embarrassed. Oh. Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, the Nightmare Warriors from 2009. Number 2 is now going for $45. Number 3 and very fine is going for $40. Well, if we had any of those, Ed, we would totally put them in your box, but we don't have any of those. And number 4 in mint condition, $50.
Dating
Yeah,
site
that's
monsters.
true.
That's funny.
Kyle had told us this before, that if we start getting spammers coming through, that means we're getting big on YouTube. So it's like a good sign that we got like a lot of people watching, and they're starting, it's worth their time to spam us, before it wasn't worth their time. So for us, it's like a little victory, even if it is dirty. Okay. And a few more. Planet of the Vampires from 1975. This is an Atlas comic. Number 3, and very good. It's $5. And one of my favorite ladies, Elvira. We found some Shape of Elvira's. This is 2 cover D, which is the photo cover from 2019. And very fine. This one's going for $12. I've gotten to talk to her before. Met her in person. She used to come out and do shows out at the amusement park that I worked at in California.
I saw her there many times.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite shows during Not Scary Farm.
Mm-hmm. And she was gone for a long time, and then about, I don't know, I guess it's been 10 years ago or so, she came back, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, down, Ed, down.
Easy there, boy.
Easy there. Okay, Shape of Elvira number 3, also a photo cover. This one is very fine, $12. And this is a number 3C cover. Same book, different cover, $12. Yeah, she's a very nice person. The first time I ever saw her was when she used to host the monster movies back in the 80s. And when I first moved to California, I wasn't familiar with her. And then I started watching. She was just so funny. Shape of Elvira 3A in very fine is $6.50. So that's the regular A cover. And I also have one in fine that's $5. And exactly how would that be? How would you go to different schools together? Like in the same town?
Like you guys went to both different schools, but together.
Or
like
the
maybe
same,
they went to like
same
elementary
year?
school together, or then middle school, or maybe elementary, then high school.
Or maybe you're joking. Yeah.
I'm so gullible. I'm like, yeah, they did. I'm sure they did. Well, you said it. It must be true.
Yeah, that's I went to school also. And I don't even know. It could be the same year, but probably not. She's a little older than me, so. All right, and I have a few more. Spook House number 4 from 2017. This is a Eric Powell comic, Scary Stories. He did the art on the cover. $8 and fine. And number 3 in 2017 number is $9. Bullies from Beyond the Grave. It's bad enough to have bullies now, but now they have to come from beyond the grave too. That is scary. And Tales from the Dark Side. This is a 1-in-10 ratio variant retailer incentive cover. And so this is Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. Gabriel Rodriguez did the cover. Of course, we all know Joe Hill, Stephen King's son. So this one's from 2016. In fine, it's $6, and it was a 1-in-10 ratio variant. It's our break time again already.
It is.
We're going to go on another break, and when we come back, we're going to have our new product offerings, and then we will return to showing some comics. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at The Experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.
with Amy Chu, and you're watching The Experience.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. So it's the time of the show where we're going to show off some of the new product that came in. There's not a whole lot this week, but we did get in the 13-day countdown calendar from Pop for Nightmare Before Christmas. So it would be like an advent calendar where you open up the little doors and you get little tiny figures. There's 13 vinyl figures in there. So that was kind of cool. And this is $29.99. Something Is Killing the Children is continuing to come out with their bandana series. So we have the blue one. It's $19.99. We still have the red in stock. And more little Japanese plushes keep coming in. And these are running. These are $24.99. Is that right? No, $29.99 for this one. Oh, same with this one. Be good. And we got in some other new Hello Good Smile series figures. This one's Chocola. And they're $17.99. And the Q Poskets continue to come in. This one's Super Sailor Uranus. I called it Uranus the other day, and my husband said, that is not how it's pronounced. Like, Oh, Lyle says he got 3 copies of the new Predator 1 signed. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, no, you can buy more comics, Ed. There's no, I mean, I'm going to send you out separate invoices, and you can pay them as you can pay them. Because we're going to ship you a box, and then the other box has to accumulate anyway. So it's not going to go out right away. So I'm not like, it's my fault it took so long to invoice it. So I'm not going to pressure you on that. But yeah, you can claim whatever you want. Supreme Strange Pop, Multiverse of Madness. This one's $11.99. So this one just came in. Is this the one that came this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, this just came in this afternoon. And I don't think we put anything else up on the wall. I think I showed the Black Panther breaking my wrist hardcover last week. And of course, we still have all these CGC books that you see up there. So if there's something you see and you want to see it up close, just let me know. I'd be glad to pull it down for you. Yeah, we've started you another box with the stuff that from last couple weeks. So you got plenty of room in the next box.
And then Ed, check your messages. I just sent you a message back.
Secret stuff going on.
Yeah.
This is a slipcase edition of Black Adam trade paperbacks that DC just put out in celebration of the new movie. So this has JSA Black Reign Shazam Volume 1, Black Adam Rise and Fall of Empire, and a new collection of Black Adam's epic journey from 52. And this is $51 for this hardcover slipcase.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have a bunch of trade paperbacks that came in this week. We got in Dark Ages. This one's $19.99. Epic Collection Fantastic Four and Mystery of the Black Panther. So this just came in and it is $39.99. Hulk versus Thor Banner of War. And this collects Hulk versus Thor Banner of War Alpha, Thor from 2020, number 25, 26, and Hulk 7 and 8, all by Donnie Cates. So this is $17.99. We also got in the Epic Collection of Incredible Hulk. This has Incredible Hulk 179 through 200 and Annual 5. This is volume 7 of the series. We have the other volumes in stock too on quite a few of these. So just, let us know. Okay, Miracle Man, The Golden Age. This is $19.99 and collects the 2015 1 through 6 of Miracle Man. And Trials of X, volume number 1. So this has the Trial of Magneto, Sword, New Mutants, and Marauders comics from the last few years. Yeah, I just pointed out that you can't see the slabs because of the glare. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that tonight, but if there is anything, I can tell you what books are up there and if there's anything you want to see. We got in a Spawn last week that I showed. It's $327. We have the Jane Foster Mighty Thor number 1, Philadelphia second print number 1, Ironheart number 1, Iron Man 17, Invincible Iron Man 1 Midtown Comic Edition, and Black Panther number 1. So if anybody wants to see any of those, just let me know. All right, we got a lot of new comics this week, but I just want to show off a few of the new issues. Deadly Neighborhood of Spider-Man number 1 came out this week. This is a variant cover, and that's running $4.99. Deceased War of the Undead Gods number 3 came out, and this is the acetate cover edition. And this one's $4.99. Lyle's asking about an oversized facsimile edition of Judge Dredd, the Apex edition. I can't say that I ever did get one of those, but I'm glad you found one. I love Brian Bolin, one of my favorites. This is another favorite. This is Batman Hush 20th Anniversary Edition. Collecting Batman Hush. And this is a hardcover. It's $49.99.
Oh, Hush.
Yeah, Hush. Are you hushing me? I'm going to hush you.
Hey.
Okay. So lots of hushing action going on over here. Okay. Batman One Bad Day. They've been doing these like single one shots. This is the Penguin one came out this week. And this one's $7.99. There's also a new Batman series, GCPD, The Blue Wall. This one's $3.99. And Harley Quinn, Legion of Bats animated series, #1 came out this week. Well, if we're both hushed, it'll be very quiet here. It says we both have to be hushed.
Oh, Ed. I'm just going to mute you.
We have the power. Okay. Fear the Funhouse, #1. This is a Archie horror one-shot. And this one is $3.99. Not an Archie, but an After Dark comic, Flesh-Eating Cheerleaders from Outer Space.
Woo!
That's #1.
Dang, girl.
And this is $4.99. And I believe I did not order the issues after this. So if it's something you want, you need to add it to your pull list to assure that you actually get it. This is a new hardcover called I'm Still Alive. And it has to do with the Italian mafia situations.
Oh, wow.
So if you're into like mob stuff, this is a tragic true story of one man's fight against oppression through an age-old power of the written word. Interesting. So this one is from Archaea, and it's $24.99. And we got in this big old Cthulhu calendar. This one's $15.99. And it comes in plastic-free packaging. It has like a little flap and a little sticker to tell us this. So, but it is brand new and it is $15.99.
Can you show some of the pictures from the back of it?
Yeah.
So, some really pretty.
I like the artwork. It's really pretty.
Very pretty.
It doesn't say who the artist is, does it?
No.
It's from the UK, though. Created and published in the UK, printed in China, but you know. That's how that works. Ghostbusters official cookbook. Kind of cute right there. Well, that's interesting. This is $29.99. Look at these double eggs with the jalapenos on them. Not sure what the deal with that is, but okay. But anyway, it has a lot of basic kind of recipes in it, but it has a lot of pictures and other like pictures from movies, and it's actually put together really nicely.
Who are you gonna call?
Well, apparently, if you want like eyeballs on your
Ghostbusters
on your blackberry tarts, this is the way to go. This is actually cool. Look at that. Woo.
That is cool. I was playing Halloween music all day today in the store.
You know, she was, and I was enjoying it, except I have to say it actually causes me anxiety.
Halloween music?
Well, the music you were playing, it was like,
Oh, well, earlier, because see, I was playing like Monster Mash and like ones that had words to it, but then I got busy doing stuff around the store and it went into like instrumentals and like just noises and doors creaking. And I was just in my own world trying to get stuff done around here that I just never got back to the computer to change it.
No, when it was the other music, it was fine, but then there was just all this creepy music, and I was just like sitting in the back I just kept feeling this feeling of anxiety, and then I realized it was the music was like just like it getting into me.
It brings me joy. And now I have that song, I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again.
Okay, that's
I
enough
know
of that.
I know that there's no singing. That's why I sang it.
Because you're just like a rebel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
We have
live to aggravate.
Yeah, HalloweenRadio.net, but we've been just streaming off YouTube, and they have a bunch of different Halloween groupings that they just put up.
Is HalloweenRadio.net free, Ed?
Yeah, that's what we need to know. Here's another cookbook, the Studio Ghibli cookbook. So this has recipes inspired by Spirited Away, Ponyo, and more. And it's got a lot more pictures of how to make the food, like step-by-step instructions, and because it's a lot of it is kind of more Japanese food, but it's actually kind of an interesting book. I need to spend a little time with this one.
Well, I am glad I was able to help, Ed.
Oh, for shame.
Well, I will. I'm going to write that down.
We'll check that out. Stranger Things After School Adventure Omnibus came out this week. And this one is $19.99. I believe that brings us to the end of the new product for this week.
You are welcome.
Wow. If that's all it took.
And then I like that song too from Hocus Pocus, but the one that's like I Put a Spell on You. But they had a different version of it that was more like not for the movie, but like a whole different version of it, and it was really good. I was in there singing and dancing, and nobody was in the store when I was doing that.
I was gonna say you might want to come by the store for a free show, or not. Well, great. Thank you for the tip, Ed, on the HalloweenRadio.net. We will definitely check that out because we really do like Halloween music.
Yep. We have a Halloween table set up here, guys. So
it's
if you
true.
Come in the store and buy some stuff off of it, it would make my heart happy.
Yes. Please, if you can get by the store, there's a lot of cool stuff on the table. So please come by and check out the Halloween offerings. And if you can't, I'll do a fly around video of the Halloween table and put it up on our Facebook page and maybe on the Experience Facebook page as well. So that if there's anything that you see on there that you like, you can always let us know on the next show or give us a call.
And we do have a bunch of little kids Halloween books too. We didn't really show any of them on the shows.
Well, maybe we will a little later.
Yeah, but we do. So if you guys have little kids or grandkids or great grandkids, some of your folks, we have plenty for them.
If you need them shipped out right away to get them in time for Halloween, there's still time. So just to let us know that. Okay, I've got some Moon Knights from various series. This is a Moon Knight 35 from 1984 and very good. Number 35, very good, is $8. And this one had the X-Men and Fantastic Four in it. Back in that time, like in the 80s, it's like if X-Men made an appearance in the book, sales went big.
Dylan, I'm going to look up that song and play it tomorrow just for you.
We haven't put any pictures up on our Facebook page of the store, but I will, like I said, I'm going to do a little video probably tomorrow and try to put it up. Last year, we went through the whole store and decorated everything, and it was really decorated up. This year, we really haven't done that. We've just been so pressed for time with all the other stuff going on. So we really just have the front table decorated this year.
Last year, I decorated it really good.
But everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, but everything going on with my grandma, the trip, and the move and everything, I just haven't been very thing.
So she just concentrated on the one table. Yeah. And then because we know we're going to have to take all that down and we're going to be in the, just about ready to move and it'll be a mess. Yeah. So I don't know.
And then I don't do Christmas.
Yeah.
No, we do decorate the store for Christmas.
Although I'm not sure we'll have room for the tree, so we may have to get a little more creative this year.
Yep, I am going to just wear the Christmas lights.
Yeah, we can do that. That'll work too.
It came by so fast. And if we do the show next weekend or on Friday, Nancy will definitely be dressing up. I just volunteered her for that.
I have a witch hat handy. I can always be a witch.
And we'll turn the camera sideways to
Yeah, to commemorate our first Halloween here at this location. Yeah, it's true. Actually, it was our second Halloween here, because our first Halloween here was the second day we were open, and so we did not do anything like that. But after that, we did the first time when we were doing our own live show before we got picked up by the Experience. We didn't have the proper camera and computer that would communicate at the right speeds. And so we had a lot of problems with the stream. But the biggest problem was I was using my phone as a camera and it got stuck in a sideways position. And so for about half of the show, I was sideways. And so that's like one of those learning curve things. So
and everybody just hung with us. We didn't want to stop the live, so they just hung out with us sideways. And I saw Ed's comment. That's great.
That is not funny. No, it is funny. Ed said his favorite costume is a whoopee cushion. I can let her borrow it in case she has to bend over. Yeah, I have Ashley for that. I don't even need a costume for that. I can't bend over ever, because she's just
she'll
right
be
there
in the back, and I can't even see her, and I'll know she'll bend over.
So as a result, though, a lot of times I go, Ashley, can you pick that up off the floor? Can you pick that up off the floor?
Yeah.
And she has to.
And I look at her waiting for her to do the noise, and she doesn't.
I don't do it back. No. Because if I did that, then she wouldn't bend over, pick things up, and everything be on the floor all the time. Somebody's got to bend over and pick it up. All right.
Better be careful. One time I pick it up, it might just be the real thing.
That's the truth. All
I
right.
know around here.
Fist of Khonshu Moon Knight. This was a 1985 series. Number 1 and fine is $7. Number 2 and very good is $15. All these early ones have been just hard to get. No, luckily I was sideways, but gravity was still in proper order. Nothing fell off the shelves or anything. Mark Spector Moon Knight from 1989. This is number 1 and very good, $25. And number 8 and fine from 2012 is $4. It's quite the cover. Number 9 from 2017 and very fine is $8. And number 10 from 2017 and very fine is $15. Black Adam, number 1 from 2007, and very good is $6. This is his first solo series that featured Black Adam.
Get them now while you can.
And from that same series, number 3 and very fine is running $8. Number 4 and fine is $6. You're the Villain, Black Adam, number 1 from 2019. This one's $5. And Endless Winter, Part 8, the Black Adam Special, number 1 is $4.
Did anybody see Halloween Ends?
Nope.
I have not got to the movie theaters to see it. The weather here, Lyle, is crisp and cool, and the leaves are turning colors.
And it's awesome.
And it is just beautiful here.
I've been wishing away the summer for months, and now we got fall. It's awesome. And it's been cold at night, like 30 in the late high 30s, but by the time I get up, it's like 50, and then it's been like 70 in the 70s in the afternoon, which has been really nice.
The top of my car was frozen this morning.
I left a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke in the car, and it was very cold. You had fall for 2 days, and then you returned to summer. Is that what happened?
Ed, how'd you like the movie?
Okay, I have some Archie horror comics.
What?
Yeah, I found some today.
Archie horror?
You're in the Texas weather is very unpredictable. All right. Flurries where Ed is, except for today it was bright and sunny. That's good.
Yeah, I think he posted a video of the first snowfall, and it was flurries. But it's so pretty. When you guys say flurries, that's what we say is snow here. Because that was not
That's
flurries.
about all we get is flurries here. All right. Afterlife with Archie, number 5 from 2014. This one's $4. And it has a Francavilla cover. Very cool. And number 9 in fine is $3. And number 9B cover from 2016 is $4. Look at that cover, Ashley.
Oh, that is creepy.
Very creepy. And Ed is claiming this one.
I like zombie.
And then I came across some of these. Ash and the Army of Darkness from 2014. This is 5, the B cover. And this one is $2.50. Remind me where you are, Lyle. I don't recall. Because you're saying it's 5 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. It's 15 degrees. That's very, very cold. You'll take them all, the Archie ones? No, there's just these 3 for now. Or are you talking about the Ash? Just let us know.
I think probably the after.
Yeah, here's the Archies. On the Ash, I have just, looks like 5 of them. This is number 6B, very fine, $4. Number 6 and very fine, $4. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the same one. We have 2 copies of that and very fine, $4. Oh, that's right, British Columbia, Canada. That's why it's 15 degrees. Man. I don't know if we can have you watch the show anymore, Ed. But I understand. If you don't like Ash, you don't like Ash. 7B from 2014 and very good is $1.50. And annual from 2014 and very fine is $4. Wait, there's more, Ed.
I like that cover coming up.
This is Chilling Adventures of Sabrina from Archie Comics. This is a second printing variant cover, and it is in very fine, going for $12.
Pretty.
That's quite the cover. There's all those people in the skull. All right. And number 5 and very fine is $10. That's a lot of bloody foot handprints there. And look, she's sweeping and she's not touching the floor.
Oh, that's creepy. That is a very creepy cover. I like it.
I like it too. That explains everything. Lyle says he's way up in the mountains. Yeah, the higher up you live, the colder it tends to be in the winter. Oh, I have to get more things.
More things.
I will take this pile. I live just toward the mountains, and it's like colder where I am than here at the store. I notice it every day when I come in.
I like the cold. It
I
does
do
not
too.
bother me.
I am happy with the cold. All right. This is a Crypt of Shadows comic #1 that came out in 2019. So it is $4. Because the Crypt of Shadows comic came out this week, is sold out from the publisher. Because it's on the back of that one shot TV show on Disney Plus with the Werewolf by Night. I have a very fine copy that's $3.25 if you just want to read it.
Ooh, Lyle's gonna get some tonight. And yes, Ed, you may definitely start a pool box with us. I'll get you started with one and send you an invitation because I think Nancy has your email address.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get you set up. I just ordered those Amazing Spider-Mans you asked for, and I put them under my name. But I can most definitely cancel that and put them in under your own pull box. And then you'll have access to your pull box and be able to see.
Yeah, I guess I haven't talked about that here on the show in a while. We offer the Previews World pull box service, and you can get it from anywhere in the country. And we're happy to do your pull list for you and pull and ship your books as often as you'd like. Most of our pull box customers that aren't local, we just wait till we fill a box up, and you can combine your pull box stuff with the stuff you buy on the experience, and we will be glad to ship it out to you. But when you go on there, you're going to have access to like everything that Diamond's offered through comic stores, future, present, and quite a bit from the past. So what happens is if it's future stuff, we just order it for you. And when it comes in, we pull it for you. If it's stuff we have on hand, we pull it immediately, and you'll get a notification on the phone. But also, if it's something from the past, if we have it here, we will pull it for you, and we'll let you know what the price of it is. So just feel free to order whatever you see on there that you like, and we're happy to fill those up and add them to your experience purchases and send them on out. Okay, the Crypt of Shadows. I have one that's near mint that's $4, and I have one that's very fine that's $3.25. Okay, so he wants to subscribe to the Cheerleaders versus Zombies. So we'll get you. I'll send you out an invitation again on the pull box. Okay, $4. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your local comic shop went belly up. It really has been a very difficult time for comic stores. And we've been very fortunate because we had a number of customers, mailer customers, that, kind of kept us afloat by getting their comics from us, even though they weren't local, plus all the local people who've been supporting us, plus all the experienced customers that have been supporting us too. And so we kind of started doing streaming because of COVID, and then, it's led to us doing this on an ongoing basis. So, but it was really hard on retail stores because a lot of areas couldn't open. There was a time where we couldn't get new comics, where they weren't publishing them for a while. And then it's just been like very, very difficult. Yeah, we really appreciate our customers here on the experience. All of your purchases really helped us get us through that time, along with, like I said, the local people. We did when COVID first hit, we'd only been open a few months here in Tennessee. And so we just set like stuff near the window, and people would come up to the window and shop through the glass. That was an interesting time. And it seems like so long ago now. But yeah, it got us started thinking about the live shows. And one of the owners of the experience, Jesse, he had made a post on Facebook saying that, that they were, that he was doing these live show things. And that's like really the first time I'd heard about comic selling shows. And they started a network for doing that. And then the experience kind of spun off from that. And I talked to him on the phone for like 45 minutes. It was a very spirited conversation. He had a lot of enthusiasm, and it got me interested. And that's when we started experimenting with the live streaming. And it was really hard at first because we didn't know what we were doing, but it's gotten a lot better. And the people at the experience, all the producers and stuff, have been super supportive, and they've helped us a lot get over some of those bumps. Oh, thank you, Lyle. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, and you try to get your local comic stores. Well, that's the hard thing when you run a business. A lot of times it's hard to change. It's hard to embrace change and technology, and like I try to keep up, but things move along really fast sometimes, and so I'm still trying to learn other things. But some people just don't want to, and you can't make them. We're at almost 2,000 subscribers. That's kind of awesome. Oh, I'm glad you like watching, Dylan, too. I know you work really hard during the week, so I'm glad this is relaxing for you. Hopefully not too relaxing. We don't want you dozing off. But it's okay. If you do, you do. Sometimes I go back and watch the show later, and I watch other shows, and yeah, it happens. Because we get tired. Okay, I got a few all-new Ultimate Comics Spider-Mans. This is number 2 in fine. It's running $30. Number 3 in fine is $12. Number 4 in very good is $10. I'm not sure what you're saying. What's 1 point? Am I being dense?
I think he meant 1.9K.
Oh, not 2,000. We're just under 2,000.
Yeah.
On the subscribers. Yeah. Well, we just have to go out and find some more.
Yeah. So remember, guys, to subscribe.
If you're not subscribed by now, please do. That way you won't miss out.
Yeah. And tell your friends. Tell your friends how cool we are.
Yeah. There you go. They can hang out with us too. Number 5 in fine is $40. Number 11 near mint, $9. Why, hello, Space Cadets Collection. Howdy, from Texas. Howdy from Tennessee. Well, thanks, Ed, for being kind to me. I appreciate that. I'm not usually described as slow, but sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake on things that are said. I like to overthink things a little, so a lot of times I, have a hard time. So who is it that's on from Space Cadets? Identify yourself. And yes, this is the best job. I've been selling comics now for 40 years.
47 years.
Not quite that many. Close though. About 44 years. And I've done other things along the way. As with having a store, I had a really good manager in California, and so I took about 15 years where I managed restaurants, and I have to say, I will never go back to that. Oh, it's Jenna. Is it Jenna? Wow. Okay, good. It's the Vaga. No. Oh, Ricky wanted to know what Sabrina is. I just took down. Let me go retrieve them.
Come on, Ricky.
Get with the program, Ricky.
Ed, I just set you up with a pull box. When you get a second, check your email, fill out the little form for pull box, accept it, send it back, and then I'll merge your accounts for you. And I'm going to add those Amazing Spider-Mans to your own account so that
Awesome,
we know who
tacular.
they're for.
Ricky, the Sabrina's were Chilling Adventures of Sabrina 1 second print, $12 and very fine. And number 5 and very fine, $10. It seemed like there was a 9 also, but did we sell that one or is it?
Oh.
I just lost it somewhere. Let me look again.
You can do it tomorrow. You can do it tomorrow, Ed. It's no rush.
Yeah, there's
and
no...
if you don't get it tomorrow, like if it's not in there and you can't find it, just let me know and I'll resend it for you.
Yes, we're more than happy to do that. Anytime.
And it's cool because you can shop the catalog, see what's coming out, see the covers.
Yeah, it's fun.
And if it's too complicated and like you need help with it, you can always call me here at the store, send me a message, Ed, and I can walk you through it. And I have access to your pool on my end, so I can put in whatever you need me to put in. And then what was it you wanted as a subscription? It was the zombies, cheerleaders versus zombies.
I think it was, I'm not sure if is it cheerleaders versus zombies or the flesh eating. I think it's the flesh eating cheerleaders that I showed earlier. That was a Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
But you guys can figure it out tomorrow. Well,
Yeah.
All right. Flash number 174 from 2001. And this is $10. Number 175 from 2001 and very good is $4.
I'll figure all that stuff out tomorrow.
Yeah, flesh eating cheerleaders from outer space. That's what it
I
was.
looked it up. I didn't see anything. Yeah. Is it an old book?
No, it's brand new.
Oh, it's brand
No,
new.
number 1 came out this week, but I was doing the monthly comic order and it's on order for the next issue or 2
Oh, I
already.
see it. It's right here.
How many issues have been solicited? 3?
4 so far.
4. Okay. So you need to put in 2, 3, and 4 for him then.
Okay. Ed, you don't want the naughty cover, right? Because they have a naughty cover, but then they have like a decent cover. The naughty one shows nudity and the other one doesn't.
You didn't know you could call the store? Well, you can. If you've got just a list of stuff you want, email is probably better because then we can kind of check it at our leisure. But if you have a question or you want to do a little shopping, you can call the store. We're here Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6, and Sunday, 1 to 6, I am here. Monday, we are not here. You can call, but you won't get us. So there you go. Flash number 176 from 2001 is $10. And number 177 in fine is $6. $178 in fine is $6. It's got Grood. Okay. I will fish those out for Crystal and we'll put them in your bag. She wants both of the Sabrinas. Remind me, would you? The New Avengers number 4 from 2005. This one's $15, and this is the first team appearance of New Avengers and the first appearance of Maria Hill. It's a key book, and she may be in Secret Invasion. What was that?
The Something is Killing the Children blue.
It's haunted.
bandana. It's haunted. It's a ghost made it fall.
Or just not enough tape. There you go. It's up again. No harm. I just never like to hear the sound of things falling behind me. Sometimes it's, it can be something really expensive. That's scary to me. Okay, there's the ones for Crystal. Okay. New Avengers number 6 from 2005. In very fine, it is $3.25. I also have one that's very good for $2. Oh, you're trying to claim that you're the one haunting us? I don't know. We are next to an antique store. I think we got the haunting all covered here. New Avengers 7 in near mint's $20. And this one's the first appearance of the Illuminati, and this is a 1-in-10 ratio variant. It's a 7B cover near mint. And the New Avengers 8B cover from 2005 is $5. You can add this to your wedding cover collection if you have one, which I don't, but anything's possible. And just one more. Number 9. This is also the B cover, and this one's $5. Okay. And we are going to go on another commercial break. And when we come back, we'll have more comics.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey, it's Dennis Camp. I'm the author of Bloodshot Unleashed and 20th Century Men. Issue 3 of 20th Century Men comes out this month. Issue 2 of Bloodshot Unleashed comes out at the end of the month. And I hope you'll support us and you're watching us on The Experience.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. So Ed says that on Facebook that he's qualifies as an antique. Ricky says they think they call it vintage. Maybe youth impaired, Ed says, or retro, Ricky says. And then our producer says that he isn't old and he's 10 years older than you. No, he's 10 years younger than you. I don't ever think of myself as old.
You guys are all old.
Yeah, that's what Ashley says. We're all old. No, I don't think of it that way. I really don't feel that much different than when I was 21, you know. There are days where I feel my age, I tell you, you know, like my knees bother me, my ankles bother me, but really like inside I feel the same. So I don't let my age like limit anything. And it's you know, it's a good time in my life, I think. You know, we kind of made a new start here in Tennessee, and we just love living here. Ed says you're supposed to be on his side. Yeah, think again, Ed. Think again. I'm on everybody's side. I'm all right. I love everybody. Thank you for all participating and being funny. I appreciate all of you. Makes for a fun Friday night for me too. Your knees hurt a bit more, and it takes time to get out of bed, but not old yet. Well, like I said, old is kind of more a state of mind than anything else. But I've been having trouble with my knees since I was in my 20s, so I can't really say that it's anything new. But it does happen with more regularity that I, you know, not feeling very good. Also, if I stay in bed too long, my back hurts, and that's no fun. But I'm still better off than a lot of people. People come in all the time and have all kinds of problems. So I'm grateful for what I've got. All right. Here's a few comics. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy #1 from 2008. And fine, this baby's going for $65. It's a cool cover, though. Deadpool Max #5. This is from 2011, and it's the first female Taskmaster appearance. And in fine, it's going for $25. And one of the absolute coolest finds this week was this Eternals #1. And this one's in very fine, and it's $90. And the front cover is just beautiful. And I believe what makes it very fine are just some ticks on the back side. But on the front, this book is just fantastic, you know, considering it's from 1976 especially. But it is $90. If no one buys it tonight, that one's going up in the glass case for everybody to admire tomorrow. Okay. And I have some Clive Barker books. This is Nightbreed #2 from 1990. In fine, $6.50. And #3 in fine is $6. Yes, it is. Mr. J is with us tonight. Because, you know, Kyle's out seeing Black Adam. #4 from 1990 in fine is $6. We usually go out to see the movies at the drive-in out in the middle of nowhere in the woods. Especially when it's a horror movie, it's even better. But lately, though, the movies play so late at night that we've been going instead to the theater in town. Because it's not so much that I can't stay awake during the movie. I can. It's just the drive home at like 1 a.m. out in the absolute middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just the roads are dark. There's no other cars. And it's a bit of a drive. All right. Clive Barker Nightbreed #6 near mint, $10. Well, now you're just trying to make me feel old. My stepson's 40. So I'm literally old enough to be your mother, Jay. Y'all are all old. #7 in near mint is $10. Your drive-in's not in the rural area. That's a bummer. Ours is between 2 fairly small towns, and it's just very remote, and it's all surrounded by trees, and it's super dark out there, and they have a pretty good snack bar, so I cannot complain. This is #9 and very fine. This one's $8. Look, he's got all his tools with him. Scary. But he keeps them in his mouth, you know. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think we ever showed this. This is the new product.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have any D&D fans or players?
You look like a baby, huh? Oh, Ashley just handed this to me. This is a new D&D starter set that just came in. This is Dragons of Stormwreck Isle for 2 to 6 players. And it has everything you need to get started. So if you've not played D&D, this would be a good place to start because it just has a rule book for playing level 1 through 3 characters, some pre-generated characters. It comes with the dice and has everything you need to get going. And you can expand on it as you get to be more experienced by going with 5th edition player handbook, monster manual, or the Dungeon Master Guide. But you could just start off with this, with your family and friends, and get into D&D. I started playing D&D when I was in high school, and it was in the very early days of D&D, and we had a lot of fun with it. And I played pretty much all through my 20s. I had a group when I first moved to California. Oh, yikes, Ed. Ed says he has his concealed permit when he goes out to the drive-in. Not the same feel. Well, out here, everybody's got their guns with them, too. But it's not because they're afraid so much. No, it's just really common around here. Coming from living in California all the years that I did, you weren't used to seeing people carrying around guns because they just don't. Here, like, people just wander in with their guns all the time. But it actually kind of makes me feel safer because I know, like, my customers would protect me if something happened. And a number of our customers are police officers, too, and that's always nice. Nice to have them around in case of trouble. We have great cops here in Cleveland and Bradley County. They're always catching the bad guys. All right. And then there's another series of Clive Barker Nightbreed that came out in 2014. This is number 5 and very fine, $3.25. Number 8 and very fine, $3.75. Number 9 and fine, $2.50. And then here's another Clive Barker series called Next Testament. And we have number 1, 7, and 11, which sounds like we're doing something in Vegas. I don't know. Number 1, it's a 12-issue series. Number 1 from 2013, and fine is $2.50. Number 7 and very fine is $3. And number 11 is $4. Interesting. Okay. I got a few Batmans. Batman Last Night on Earth, number 2A from 2019. This one's running $6. This is one of the great covers. This is not book 2. This one's running $6 also. And then we have number 3. This one's $6. And number 3B is $8.
Cool, scary covers.
Mm-hmm. Batman Kings of Fear. I guess we don't have a number 1?
No, I'm sorry.
I thought we did. Maybe it's in one of the other boxes. We have Kings of Fear 2 through 6. It's a 6-issue miniseries. And number 2 is $4. Spooky cover. And number 3 is $4. Number 4 is $4. 5 is very fine, $3. And it has all kinds of monsters. Ooh, I like this cover. Number 6 is $4. Look at that. No, these Batmans up here are Last Night on Earth, which is a Black Label comic from 2020. And I believe it's just the 3 issues, but we only have A and B of issue 2, and we have A and B of issue 3. I think we are out of issue 1s right now, but they are cool. We have do have some long Halloween issues. If you need any, let us know. And we also carry the trade paperback and the hardcover of that, so we have those in stock. Black Label is like an imprint of DC Comics. When they first started out doing them, it seemed like it was going to be the more adult things, but then it turned out not to be the case. It turned out that it was actually what they considered to be like their higher quality projects. And so, and different formats. So a lot of them are either oversized, like magazine size editions of, they're actually a little bigger than a magazine, a little wider. But they do like one shots and mini series in a magazine, like a trade paper, actually like a graphic novel format, but they're just comics. And then they also do them in like a prestige format, and that's what these are. They're comic size, but they're like on the nice paper, and they tend to be like their higher profile, higher quality books. Yeah, Long Halloween really is great, and I think you would really like it. So if you need if you want to collect them, I think we have most all of them, but we also have the trade paperbacks, which would be less expensive because the back issues they're not super expensive, but they're on the pricier side to put together because it's been really one of the best selling and best Batman series of pretty much of all time, because it's Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale kind of like doing what they were doing best at the time. And Jeff Loeb's always a good writer, and Tim Sale was fantastic. And just the style of those books is just wonderful. So yeah, you may want to invest in some of those. So that is all the comics I have to show today. But we will, if we're still taking requests, and I have a few other items to show you. On the Night of the Living Dead #1 that came out, we just got that one cover in. I don't know if there were variants, but we can definitely look and find out. I know I ordered some more of the A cover, which is the one that we had gotten in because I had another customer that wanted it, but I don't recall. So we'll check in on that for you, Wade, let you know. All right, so I have here some vintage Charlie Brown books that we've had on hand for a little while, but most people probably didn't see. And these are published by Fawcett, which also published comics.
What's up, Thomas?
Well, welcome, Thomas. This is You Are Too Much Charlie Brown paperback is $5. It's for you, Snoopy. And this one's $5. Nobody's Perfect Charlie Brown, also $5. Slide Charlie Brown, Slide, $5. So it's quite a nice collection of them if you wanted to read them. I always find all the Peanuts books to be very entertaining. Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Ed says he has a set of Charlie Brown encyclopedia his parents bought him when he was a kid, and I still have them too. No, they're just really good reads. We have some of the books that they've reprinted all the strips in. We have those in stock too. They're like big books, but there's something about these little paperbacks. I used to get these when I was a kid, all different ones, and it's just like fun to read them. You can take it with you. Can you get the single issues of Long Halloween that we have in the bin? Dylan would like to see them. We also have Very Funny Charlie Brown.
You're funny, Charlie Brown.
He's pretty funny. You're a Brave Man, Charlie Brown. This is a second print of Charlie Brown's All Stars, which is one of those books that goes the wrong way. It's like sideways. All This and Snoopy too. This is a 6th printing from 1968 of good old Snoopy. These are all running $5. until these two. This is a first printing from 1962 and very good. And it's Hey Peanuts, and this one's $10. And this is a first printing in fair condition of You're Not For Real Snoopy, and this one's $3. So let us know if there's any Charlie Brown books that you want. Alvin said he's looking for Geiger 1.
I will check for you, but take those for me.
Okay. We don't want you to break your wrist.
Alvin, the pain in my rear.
She's kidding. She's kidding. We love you, Alvin. All right. On the long Halloweens. Do we have a number 1 up in the case or no?
Of Geiger?
No. Batman Long Halloween.
I don't think so.
I don't see one. Huh. It looks like we have 2 and up on Long Halloween. Number 2 is running $12. Number 3 is $12. It has a very sad Joker Christmas cover. Very cool. Number 5 is $12, Valentine's Day. Number 6 is St. Patrick's Day, $12. Number 7, April Fool's Day, $12. Number 8 is Mother's Day, also $12. And number 9, Father's Day, $12. Number 10, Independence Day, $12. Number 11 is the Roman holiday. Very fine, $9.50. Number 12, Labor Day, $12. Number 13, Punishment. Number 13 of 13, $15. And then we have a special from 2021. This is a Long Halloween special. This one's $8. This is a separate story from the rest of it. And we also have this special, which is also $8.
Excuse me.
Ashley, gee whiz.
Excuse me.
Okay, so that was all our Long Halloweens.
And then Alvin, just because you're my buddy and all. So these are
Yes, and it is a story that goes through all the holidays, but it does start out in Halloween and go through. Okay.
Thank you.
Number 6, St. Patty's, and number 13. Okay. Number 6 and number 13. So these are for Dylan.
All right. And these are for Alvin. So the first 2, it looks like a first print, and the other one is second and third.
Okay. And so we have the Geiger by Image Comics. These came out this last year, I think. Okay, so first off, we have a number 1, and it is $10. And then we have a number 1 glow in the dark cover. You can see the glow in the dark stuff texture on his face. And this one is $13. And then we have number 1 second printing. And we have third printing. And I'm sorry, the second printing was $8. The third printing is $4.
Get the glow in the dark one.
We know you want that one if you don't already have it. So let us know, Alvin, what you want, and we'll put those aside with your pile for tomorrow. Yeah, the Long Halloween's been influencing a lot of stuff because it was just such a good book. Oh, Ed just slipped right in and got the glow in the dark cover. Yikes. Good description, Dylan. Okay, so let me just set these down over here. Oh, did you bring some more stuff over here?
Yeah, you asked me to pull stuff. So
I didn't even see this. And now we only have a few minutes.
Well, if we don't get to it, I can put it back. No biggie.
Mm.
It's just the sexy girl.
Yeah, I like this one. This is Vengeance of Vampirilla #2, but it's the 1 in 10. We've got the regular cover. This one's $4. But we also have the 1 in 10 virgin cover variant. This one's $10.
Bye, Lyle. Thanks for watching.
Oh, thank you, Lyle. And if you need anything, let us know. Yeah, Thomas. The animated series they've been doing have been really good. And look, our
friend is back.
Yeah, someone we don't know is coming back. Okay.
It's a sign.
It's a sign we're doing good, people. We're doing good. Thank you, everybody, for helping. I'm trying to see what Ashley picked out so we can pick a couple things because it is almost the end of the show.
No.
Horn Island Trilogy. This is interesting from Second Sight Publishing. This is $5.
It's a zombie.
So if you're not in the Halloween spirit by now, what are you waiting for? How about We Have Demons? This is a Dark Horse book, #1, $6. But it's by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo and all these good folks. And we also have #2, and this one's $5.
Ed wants
and
Horn Island.
All right. He also wants We Have Demons. 1 and 2. Let us know. 2. Did you want 1 also? We also have a run of The Last Book You'll Ever Read. And this is from Vault Comics. And these are $4 a piece. And we have 1 through 8 of this series. Okay, we got you down for both. Alrighty, we have come to the end of our time. It always goes by so quickly around here. We would like to thank everybody who watched, everybody who commented, and everybody who bought things. And we also like to thank our producer, Jay, tonight for being always delightful.
Thank you.
And thank you for talking with us and hanging with us. We appreciate that too. And anything else, Ashley?
Make sure you guys are following us on Facebook for all the news regarding the store, the move, the shows that we're going to do or not do. Also, Ed, we are going to try to get a box out to you tomorrow.
We will talk to you tomorrow, Ed, about those. But yes, I imagine we could do that. So let's see what happens this weekend. We're going to see how far we get on getting our back room moved. If we can get a sizable portion of that done to free me up to actually grade books for next week's show, then we'll do a show. If not, we'll have to cancel, and we'll put it up on our Facebook and on the Experience. So please follow us so that you can keep up with what we're doing. And good night, everyone. Thanks
Good night,
so much,
guys.
and have a great week. And we'll see you next time.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the Experience is all the time.